A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this session, I'm going to be talking about the masculine is actually feeling quite a lot of loneliness right now. And this is a feeling that has come to be a very strong feeling right now. In the love letter that I have shared, he has also messaged to people, like the masculines have messaged to their specific feminines. However, there are some people who said that yes, he contacted me. Some said we blocked him and that's why we don't care. Some said yes, he contacted me, but I don't care. So this is this energy with some people who have been contacted by the masculine after a long time, but they are not interested in the masculine right now, the feminines. That's one reason of loneliness. And maybe because of this energy only, he is attracting this type of rejection from the feminine, which he was already fearing. But it's very important in the twin flame journey that this also happens. Some of you people may not understand the importance of it right now, but when the due time or when the right divine timing comes, then you will. And for those who have not yet contacted their specific feminines or their respective feminines, they are also feeling extremely lonely, and they are now going to enter, these people that I'm talking about, they are now going to enter into the phase of working on themselves, doing inner work. So this is very important. Once again, very important in the twin flame journey, that the masculine starts realizing that something could be wrong with him also. Because for a long time he blames the feminine, or he thinks that, he was too good for her and she's just some kind of a phony person and she's not the right one and she's not the worthy one, or so many negative things he had about her. So the minute feminine stops chasing, the minute she stops chasing, she drops it down like this. That's when this big change comes in the masculine. So for your personal situation, you can check out the description box and you can get a personal private reading or a personal session, or even get into therapy, and you can check out the information in the description box. But do remember to not share your twin flame journey in advance with me, because if you share everything in advance with me, then the reading or the first session, after the first session, it's all right. Then therapy can happen and many things can happen. But for the first session, do not share anything with me. Otherwise, the reading cannot be honest and it cannot be completely like solution oriented. It can even get biased, because sometimes even the readers, we form perceptions about other people if we get to know about their journey. So kindly do not do that. It's my request to you. During the session, it always happens without a fail. We will discuss your journey once the questions have been answered. All right. So now this masculine, what's happening to him? Let me tell you, first of all, he is feeling like he does not have the motivation, he does not have the willpower, and he can now finally realize that yes, there is some issue that he had been trying to cover up for a long time, that he has been thinking that his life is really good and whatever he's been doing for such a long time, because in some cases the masculine chose something else instead of the feminine. Something else or someone else, thinking that whatever he is choosing, that is the right thing for him. But now, after all this time has passed by, and the feminine, she is really shining, my friends. She's very much in her, independent space, and I'm talking about those who have actually done inner work, because they know it. If you're listening and you're one of those, you know what this change or this shift feels like. So they are shining right now, and they are in a very you could say space of gratitude. They are in a space of, some of them are doing very good in mission work, some of them have healed their root chakra a lot, and they are able to communicate better. They are in their own living spaces. Also, if they were living with other people, they have managed a lot of things now, and they understand that they are the creator of their own reality, so they don't want to blame the masculine also. However, Jesus Christ said that forgive people, but even he did not say that you can bring them back in without them healing fully. So you need to let those people heal. You cannot just accept them right away, or okay, you don't even know what they're up to. Or sometimes, when people come back to you, they are not, or you contact them, you may think that one or two things that they're saying are very deep, but they get scared of your knowledge, or they get scared of your passion or your intensity, because you're like so to the point. Sometimes people who have been living in a very deep materialistic deep materialistic state, deep materialistic zone or state, very, very much trapped into the three-dimensional sansaric reality, even though they have the knowledge, but they cannot apply it because they have been thinking that they know these many things about planet Earth, about their life, about their work, about their career, whatever, about their relationships. And then this healed divine feminine who's illuminating, full of confidence, she comes and gives them some facts, like this is not right, that is not right. Okay, I have the research work with me. So she's not speaking just like that. Now she's speaking with experience, she's speaking with practical knowledge, and she can see through those people. She can see that they are weak. I saw this really nice video today before this session, surprisingly, and it has a man saying that the most dangerous woman is the one who has healed herself without the help of anyone. And that's exactly what's going on with the feminine. She has become lethal now. So the masculine cannot really, he cannot really touch that level right now because he's not yet done that much work. But because of her work, obviously things shift because he's a mirror. Remember, he's a mirror and he's definitely going to reflect a lot of things, a lot of changes. So one of the biggest changes is that he is really bored of whatever he's doing, and right now, I can even take the screenshot to prove it to you. It's 555. As I'm doing this channeling, as I'm speaking, in front of me, I see 555. Okay, so on my phone. So now let's listen to what 555 means.
To the sun. The 555 angel number means that any gray clouds covering your life are about to be sent away by a warm and vibrant spiritual wind. The outlet continues.
So you see, such a beautiful meaning. And it happened right now, just now when I was speaking about this. The 555 angel number means that any gray clouds covering your life are about to be sent away by a warm and vibrant spiritual wind. Such a beautiful meaning. So this is the energy of this session. He's going to work on himself. He's going to change the situation to make different types of adjustments, and he is going to create some kind of different energy, a vibrant energy. He is definitely going to get out of this negative, dark state, this very dull, very boring state that he's into. And he will also make sure that eventually you both get into the same space and you work towards fulfilling your, harmony within you. And it's not like you're going to tell him, because some of the feminines are not in a mood to talk to him at all. Maybe that's why I did not get so many views on this particular letter, because usually if I share any letter, I get a lot of views. It could be possible that some of you feminines are not yet ready to be receiving. And that's a very sad thing. I have to be honest, you guys, if you're not getting into that zone where you are supposed to receive, then let me tell you, I also shared it, I think, if you are struggling to receive, then you are going to be attracting all those people who cannot give to you. or you will be like stuck in this really this energy zone when nothing happens. Like the same things will go on, it will become very monotonous for you. Sometimes you're literally in a cave like a hermit does, and you're hibernating according to the other people. You're in a cave, you're not going out, you're not stepping out, you're literally not visible for the outside three-dimensional reality. They are thinking that you're inside, but inside your cave, literally the whole universe is dancing and moving with you. You're doing a lot. You're exercising, you're eating healthy, you're singing, you're dancing, you're dressing up. You don't need to go anywhere. You've realized it, So this is such a beautiful space to be in, where you have realized that you don't even need to lift a finger to get things done, because you are not the doer. You're just the observer, and you're probably here to kill time. So might as well do it in a better way. Do it happily and do it like a contributor. Sitting in your space, sitting in wherever you are, you can actually and literally contribute to many things, many causes. You can be the voice of many people, many situations, and you can do a lot. In fact, you will create an ecosystem where all those who need to give you love and all those who need to receive love from you, they will be attracted to you somehow. And I'm not saying that being in the cave means like you're in some jail, you don't step out at all. You do step out, because your cave or your ecosystem and the outside world, it becomes like a resource generation. Like you don't earn money because you want to make some luxuries, or you want to buy some designer clothes, or you want to do things that put you on a guilt trip. But you have also started taking or seeing money as just a resource, and that's why I said a lot of feminines have healed their root chakra. If you heal your root chakra fully, girl, you don't even know what zone you're going to get into, because your masculines communication or coming back to you or saying sorry or whatever it is, it depends a lot on your root chakra, because your root chakra is the foundation, it's the base. That's why in Sanskrit it's called Mooladhar. Mooladhar means, so if you Google it, you will see one of the best meanings, like you can see like 100 meanings, but this is the one which I liked, that Mooladhara means the root of existence. So very important, because a lot of divine feminines go through this space of existential crisis, especially after the separation, because they start to question their whole life, which is also very important. Please understand that's extremely important. Before the stage of nirvana, before the stage of enlightenment, one goes through this very dark phase when they question literally everything. So mool means root, and dhara means flow or flux. So the root chakra is literally the root of existence. So if you have a very strong foundation, I know I have also spoken about sacral chakra healing, and I know many others must have also done that, because sacral chakra, the next is Swadhisthana, means where your being is established. But your being cannot get established till the time your main base foundation is not strong. You could be having a good foundation beforehand, which means you could have been independent at a young age, or you were street smart kind of kid. You started making money when you were really young, but you were doing a lot of hard work and you were doing things that you were literally not enjoying. But when your root chakra or your base chakra starts healing, then you are no longer worried about how to get things done. Basic things, at least the shelter, the fooding, the clothing, these things are managed. And if you're in a mission, then a lot of resources for the mission, you need resources for the mission. Without resources, no mission can be accomplished. And this is where you're going to understand that mission work does not depend on the cash flow. Mission work actually depends on the resources flow. So on the other side, on the other hand, the divine masculine who chose Why did he not choose you? Please understand, he did not choose you because he thought that future with you is going to be very dark. So he had to go through that future that he thought is going to be really good. So when he chose you, at that point in time, he was in present situation, which we call X. And then he thought that if I choose Y, I'm going to reach Z. So he chose Y and then he reached Z. But when he reached Z, he was in more pain, more trauma, more trouble. And as I can sense for you particular, all the cases that I'm talking about in this channeling, because we do a lot of channelings throughout the day sometimes, and sometimes I take a break. Like yesterday I didn't do any channeling, and I keep taking breaks also, guys, so that we deliver the best channelings. And sometimes there are a lot of channelings and there are days when there are no channelings at all, and that also happens quite a lot. So currently I am receiving a lot of channelings since 14th of November, and there were some which were pending before also, but I think I did not have the bandwidth or the energy or the zeal to share it. But like this type of motivation comes when the sun in our solar system, when it starts going towards the much better space. Because for some of us people, sun plays a very important role in our horoscope. We get a lot of energy from the sun and the moon. And when the sun is in slightly, you can say, weak spot, we don't get motivated to do anything. Like we don't want to, because we have our own healings to do. So sometimes because of that, other people also get affected. So, but this is how it is. This is how it works. So since 14th November, the position of sun started getting better now. So I am receiving all these types of channelings for other people. Now I want to tell you guys that it's great, you are listening to these channelings, but do your own thing still. Like if your masculine is contacting you, messaging you or calling you or whatever, and you don't feel like talking to them, but just because the channeling is saying, okay, he's feeling this or he's feeling that, these channelings are sometimes for also those people who are in very low energies, okay? So going by the 555 that I saw literally into the middle of the channeling, and going by this energy, you should just follow your own heart. If you must, this is something I tell everyone, if you feel that things had been very bad for you and you felt really like deceived or betrayed by the masculine, and you now feel after all this while that your feelings were genuine and he did treat you wrongly and now he's coming back, he could be apologizing or he could be just dropping one hi, like, hi, what's up? So what's hi, what's up? Like after 2 years or after a year and a half or after 7-8 months, somebody drops a hi, what's up, like nothing had happened. You obviously, they owe you an explanation. So if you don't want to talk to them, if you don't want to give them much importance, you can do that, okay? And why not? You all deserve efforts, okay? And very important to understand that when you are in a relationship with someone, when you're committed to someone, it doesn't matter how much you love them or how much they love you. What matters the most is, are they worthy of you? Are they worthy of spending their whole life with you? Because please understand, divine feminines, they are not like other people. They are different, so you cannot get into a karmic situation. You cannot keep putting yourself into that space, where already you have waited for a long time. A lot of you did not choose karmic marriages or karmic relationships, or some of you actually got out from the karmic relationship. So if you have broken narcissistic bonds also permanently, now permanently does not mean you stop talking to them, but maybe you have moved out from their spaces or you don't care about them anymore. If they call you, you're cordial. You are not dependent on them anymore like how you used to be. You would cry for them. You would, want their attention. You would question to God that why don't they love me? Why don't they care about me? But now you have sort of accepted it that they don't, and why to pretend? Why to pretend so much? So you don't want to pretend in front of them. Neither are they pretending? Because even they don't care. They never cared any which way, and they will obviously show care and concern when they need you materialistically. So you know that the relationship you have with all the narcissistic people around you, it's very materialistic relationship, and you don't want materialistic relationship. So one of the big change in energy happens when you cut out those people from your life, no matter who they are, and you become practical and you become smart. So you need to become practical. Only then the masculine will become emotional, which he is supposed to be, for you, not otherwise, only for you. So here I'm going to close the channeling session. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out.